In 1999, in the middle of the Kenyan savannah, an elephant walked away from her family. No predator, no threat, no sound. She just left. 30 minutes later, she came back with another elephant beside her. Not a stranger, a companion she had met exactly once, 15 years ago, one single day. Researcher Joyce Poole was there. She closed her field notebook and just watched, because what she was seeing she had no scientific explanation for, not yet.
But this was just the beginning. Cynthia Moss spent 40 years studying elephants in Amboseli National Park. And in that time, she designed an experiment no one had tried before. She placed the bones of dead elephants from 3 different families in an open field. Then she watched. Near the bones of strangers, elephants paused for a few seconds, then moved on. Near the bones of their own family, they stopped for a long time. They touched the bones with their trunks over and over. Some mothers guided their calves closer, as if showing them something important. One elephant, whose mother had died 3 years earlier, stood near her mother's skull for 25 minutes. She didn't leave. She didn't eat. She just stayed.
Is that grief? Scientists are careful with that word. But in 2013, a documented case emerged from India. An elephant family refused to leave their dead member for 3 full days. They didn't eat, they didn't sleep, they just stayed. 3 days. Most humans don't do that. But elephant memory isn't just about loss, it's about survival. In 2018, Cambridge University attached GPS trackers and audio devices to elephants in Amboseli. The oldest female, over 60 years old, led her family through a severe drought directly to water sources she had used 35 years earlier. Places the younger elephants had never seen, places that weren't clearly marked on any map. No hesitation, no wrong turns, 35 years later. When that matriarch died 2 years after the study, her family struggled enormously during the next drought, because that knowledge lived in exactly one place, one mind that was now gone.
And then came the part researchers didn't expect. Can elephants forgive? Or do they never forget what was done to them? In 2003, in South Africa's Pilanesberg National Park, rangers noticed something deeply disturbing. Young male elephants were attacking rhinos without any provocation. Over 40 rhinos had been killed in 3 years. Nobody understood why. Then someone noticed these young males had no adult elephants around them, no bulls. These were the elephants who had watched their fathers be killed years earlier during culling operations. They had witnessed it. They had remembered it. Rangers brought in 6 adult bulls from another reserve and released them into these groups. Within 8 weeks, the rhino attacks stopped completely. Every aggressive young male now had an adult bull nearby. Whenever tension rose, the bull simply moved closer. No fighting, no punishment, just presence. And it worked.
So what exactly do elephants remember? Faces, voices, bones, water sources, kindness, betrayal, loss, and perhaps most importantly, who to trust and who to never trust again. An elephant's brain weighs 5 kilograms. A human brain weighs 1.4 kilograms. But more important than size, the elephant's hippocampus, the region responsible for storing memories, is proportionally far larger than ours. They are not biologically built to forget. In 1999, when that elephant walked back out of the Kenyan jungle with a companion she had met only once, 15 years before, researchers asked one question: how did she know? Nobody has answered that yet. She walked into the jungle, she came back, and beside her was someone she had seen for a single day 15 years ago. Some things, it seems, are simply not built to be forgotten.